often do you get the oil changed in your car?
You might not need to get it done as often as you think. Call for Action's Keith King is here to explain. Keith?
Hi, Mark and Elizabeth. My dad always used to preach to us, change your oil every 3,000 miles. But then again, a lot of our parents drove those big boat-type cars back in the 70s. Today, a much different story. You don't need to take care of your car or take it in for an oil change as often as you think. An oil change every 3,000 miles. That's still the unwritten rule of many drivers today.
Every 3,000 miles.
And why do you do it every 3,000 miles?
Because I was told to do it every 3,000 miles.
Typically, the oil stations will tell me every 3,000 miles, and they obviously give you the sticker that says every 3,000 miles. But I've done a little research, and I don't think it needs to be every 3,000 miles.
And he would be right, according to an article published this month in the New York Times. It states the 3,000-mile rule is no longer true for any car bought in the last 7 or 8 years. Quoting a consumer advice editor from Edmunds.com, a better average would be 7,500 miles between oil changes and sometimes up to 10,000 miles or more. That's because of improvements to oil chemistry and engine technology. Fewer oil changes is better for your wallet and the environment.
I think that's good news. I think I'll start getting my oil changed every 7,000 miles once I have a chance to look at the studies.
So when should you get your car's oil changed? A couple of rules of thumb. If you drive shorter distances and stop-and-go traffic, it's better to get your oil changed more often compared to the car that drives longer distances. Always consult your owner's manual while deciding when to make that regular trip to get the oil changed. And the recommendations vary depending on the manufacturer. For example, a lot of Hondas recommend changing oil every 10,000 miles, but Chevys prefer every 3,000 miles. I posted a link to the top 20 most popular makes and models of cars and the manufacturer's recommendations for oil changes. Go to our website, NBCActionNews.com, and then click on Call for Action. For Call for Action, I'm Keith King.